Beloved, if you truly long for my presence in your life, take just 10 minutes with me. In these moments, I will lift the heavy burdens you've been carrying, calm the storm in your heart, and begin clearing the path ahead of you. You don't have to face life's struggles alone anymore. I am right here. If you're ready to surrender fully to me, type "Lord, I am with you always," and will listen your words till the end in the comments as a declaration of your faith. Let this be the moment where chains are broken, peace overflows, and your heart is filled with my unshakable presence. This is your divine invitation. Will you answer? This is your turning point, the moment when everything begins to change. My beloved child, before you listen to another word, I ask you for a promise, not just a simple agreement, but a bold, unwavering promise from the depths of your soul. A commitment that no matter what distractions come, no matter what thoughts try to pull you away, you will remain here. You will resist the urge to click away, to rush past what I'm about to reveal. You will not allow doubt, fear, or impatience to steal this moment from you. Will you do that? Will you declare, even now, that your heart is open, your mind is ready, and your spirit is prepared to receive what I am about to pour into you? This is not just another message. This is an encounter. Heaven has orchestrated this divine meeting, and I am calling on you to stay with me, fully, wholly, completely. I have been with you every step of the way. When you felt abandoned, I walked beside you. When the world felt too heavy, I held you. When doubt tried to overtake you, I whispered my love and truth into your spirit. Every tear you shed, I have caught. Every sigh of frustration, I have heard. Every fear you kept hidden, I have understood. You have never been forsaken, and you never will be. Even in the moments when you felt like no one cared, I was there, holding you, sustaining you, and waiting for the perfect time to reveal my plan for you. And that time is now, my child. Today, everything shifts. The burdens you have carried for so long are being lifted. The chains that have kept you bound are breaking. The confusion and doubt that clouded your heart are being replaced with my unshakable truth. I am restoring what was lost. I am breathing new life into your dreams. I am making a way where there was no way. This isn't just a small change. It's a divine transformation. Doors that were shut for years will swing wide open. Opportunities that seemed impossible will become reality. Relationships that were broken will find healing. Your weary soul will finally find the peace it has been longing for. This is your moment of breakthrough, the moment you've been waiting for. And I need you to know, nothing you have endured has been in vain. The trials, the struggles, the nights of pain, they have all been shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for what I am about to do in your life. You have walked through the fire, but now you will see the beauty that comes from it. You will see my hand move in ways that will leave you in awe. You will witness my faithfulness like never before. This is your moment. Will you step into it? If you are ready to welcome me fully into your heart, type "Lord, You are welcome in the comments. Let this be your declaration of faith, your step into the transformation I have prepared for you. Your breakthrough is here. It's time. For too long, distractions have stolen the very words you needed to hear. For too long, voices of doubt have whispered, "This isn't for you." But today, silence those lies. Today, choose to hear what I have been speaking over your life from the very beginning. My child, will you trust me enough to stay? This moment is not ordinary. This is a divine appointment, a sacred whisper from eternity to your soul. You were not drawn here by accident. No force of chance has led you to this place. It is my hand that has guided you, my love that has called you. I have something to reveal, something so powerful it will shake the very core of your spirit. Pay attention, for my words are not just spoken. They are alive, breathing, moving, bringing transformation even as you receive them. You have been carrying a weight, a silent burden that no one else fully understands. The battles you have fought in the quiet, the moments you have felt unseen, unheard. I have seen them all. You have smiled while your heart ached. You have spoken words of hope to others while secretly wondering when that hope would reach you. But hear me, child. Your cries have never gone unheard, and your pain has never been unnoticed. Even now, I am moving in your life in ways you cannot yet see. I am breaking chains that have held you captive, shattering every stronghold that has gripped your spirit. You have carried this burden for so long, feeling its weight pressed down upon you. But hear me now. This is the moment of release. You thought you would always feel this heaviness, that your struggle was permanent. But now, I am lifting it now, piece by piece, layer by layer. Where there was once despair, I am planting hope. Where there was once sorrow, I am pouring joy. Where you felt abandoned, I am drawing you closer than ever before. I have come to remind you of something critical. Your suffering has not been in vain. Every tear you have cried, I have caught. Every silent prayer you have whispered, I have heard. Every moment of exhaustion, every day you fought to stand when all you wanted to do was collapse, I have seen it all. And I declare to you now, you have reached the turning point. The very thing that has pressed you down, the struggles that have drained you, the battles that have worn you out, they are not your end. They are the soil in which I will plant your greatest breakthrough. You see the weight that has been on your shoulders, but I see what is being built within you. I see the strength forming, the faith deepening, the fire refining you into something unshakable. You are not who you were in the past. You have been shaped by the fire, but you will not be burned. No, you will rise from it stronger, brighter, unstoppable. What was meant to harm you, I will use to elevate you. Can you feel the shift in the atmosphere? The very air around you is changing. Something is moving in your favor, something unseen but powerful. Heaven has already issued the command. Your name has been called and your blessing has been released. What once stood as an obstacle will now become the very thing that propels you forward. Do you believe this? If you do, type "I receive this" in the comments. Let heaven hear your faith. Let this be the moment you claim your breakthrough. For so long, you have wondered, is this my life? Is this how things will always be? But I declare to you today, that is a lie. That is not your story. Your story is not one of endless struggle, of unanswered prayers, of forgotten dreams. Your story is one of redemption, of divine restoration, of miraculous breakthroughs. You may have thought you were at the end, but I say to you, this is a new beginning. I know the depths of your pain. I know the nights you have laid awake wondering when relief would come. I know the moments you have smiled on the outside but felt empty on the inside. But I also know what is coming next. I see the blessing waiting just beyond your current struggle, and I promise you, when you step into it, you will understand why the journey was necessary. Even now, angels are moving on your behalf. Even now, doors are unlocking that no man can shut. Even now, the forces of darkness that tried to keep you bound are trembling, for they know that I have declared freedom over you. You are stepping into a new season, one that will make you look back and say, if I had known what God was preparing, I would have never doubted. If this message is speaking to you, if you feel the shift in your spirit and the breakthrough on the horizon, take a step of faith today. Declare your belief not only with your words, but with an act of faith. If you have been blessed by this message, consider sowing into the work of my kingdom. Your generosity helps spread hope, light, and encouragement to others who need to hear this truth. Click the Super Thanks button and let your gratitude be a testimony. Let heaven see your faith in action. Every seed you plant will return in ways you never imagined, because I am the God of abundance, and I honor those who trust in me. If you have ever felt like giving up, if you have ever wondered if your prayers were going unheard, I want you to comment below. I will not give up because God is moving. Speak it boldly. Let the enemy hear you declare it. Your words have power, and today your faith is shaking the heavens. The enemy thought he could break you, but he underestimated the one who holds you. He thought the fire would consume you, but I have used it to purify you. The trials that were meant to tear you down have only made you into the warrior I always knew you were. You were never meant to stay in the valley. You were meant to rise. You may not see the full picture yet, but I do. I've always seen it. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to restore, to redeem, to launch you into something greater than you can even imagine. You have prayed for a breakthrough, and it is already on its way. The delay you have felt is not a denial. It has been a divine alignment, positioning everything perfectly so that when your blessing arrives, it is not only timely but unstoppable. Do not allow fear to whisper lies into your heart. Do not entertain the thought that this word is for someone else and not for you. I orchestrated this moment for you, my child. Your spirit recognizes my voice. Take hold of this message and do not let it go. This is your turning point. This is your moment of divine shift. This is where everything changes. If you believe that this is your time, right? I am stepping into my breakthrough. In the comments, let it be known. Let your faith be louder than your fear. Let the world see the declaration of a soul that refuses to be defeated. Your journey has led you here, but it does not end here. What comes next? Glory, restoration, overflow. A future so bright, so full of my goodness that you will wonder why you ever doubted. Hold on, my child. I am moving. If you believe that I am working in your life right now, type "I receive this" in the comments. Let your faith be seen. Let it be heard. Heaven is listening. There have been times when you thought, maybe this is just how my life will always be. You convinced yourself that this struggle, this pain, this cycle of disappointment was permanent, that perhaps this was the road you were destined to walk forever. But I, your God, am declaring over you today, that is a lie. That is not your story. That was never my plan for you. Your story is not one of endless suffering, but of redemption, a powerful turnaround that only I can orchestrate. Your journey is not one of closed doors and dead ends, but of restoration, the divine rebuilding of everything you thought was lost. You are not meant to live in constant defeat, but in breakthrough, a moment when the very chains that bound you shatter beneath my power, and you step into a future so glorious that you will wonder why you ever doubted. What felt like an ending was never an ending. It was a pause, a divine breath before the next chapter. The pain you endured, it was the pressure before the breakthrough. The silence you felt, it was the quiet before my voice would roar like thunder in your life. The waiting, it was never a denial. It was a preparation, because this next chapter will be unlike anything you have ever known. I am turning the page, my child. The script of your life is not written by your circumstances, your failures, or your fears. It is written by me. And when I write with purpose, with precision, with victory already sealed within every word. Do you understand? You are not stuck. You're not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are in transition. What is coming is greater than what has been. Right now, at this very moment, heaven is shifting things for you. Angels are moving on your behalf. There is a divine order being set in motion. What was stolen is being returned. What was closed is being opened. What was broken is being mended. My child, if only you could see what is happening in the spiritual realm. If only you could hear the sound of chains breaking, of doors creaking open, of victory being declared over your life, you would never doubt again. You see delay. I see perfect timing. You see obstacles. I see stepping stones. You see an ending. I see a new beginning. If you have ever felt like giving up, if you have ever felt like your prayers were falling into silence, I want you to declare in the comments, I will not give up because God is moving. Your words are powerful. Let the heavens hear your faith. Let the enemy know that you refuse to surrender. You see, I am making all things new. The very thing the enemy tried to use to destroy you, that will become the testimony that brings others to me. The pain you thought was pointless, that will become the very thing that births purpose in your life. The struggles you have endured, they have refined you, strengthened you, transformed you. Not break you, but to prepare you for greater. You do not see the full picture yet, but I do. I always have. I see the blessing waiting just beyond this moment. I see the future where you stand victorious, and I promise you, you are going to love what I have planned for you. You have prayed for a breakthrough. It is closer than you think. Do not let fear tell you this message is not for you. It is. I orchestrated this moment for you. Your heart knows it, your spirit feels it. Take hold of my words and do not let them go. Something is shifting for you, and soon you will see it with your own eyes. If you believe this is for you, type "I am ready for my breakthrough." Let your faith be louder than your fear. Declare it, own it, step into it, because what is coming? Glory, restoration, overflow. Hold on, I am moving. Do you know what is happening in this very moment? Heaven is shifting things for you. Angels have been dispatched on your behalf. Where doors were once shut, I am unlocking them. Where you saw only darkness, I am flooding it with light. I am turning the page, and when you step into this new season, you will look back and wonder why you ever doubted that I was working all along. If you have ever felt like giving up, like your prayers were falling into silence, I want you to comment below, "I will not give up because God is moving." Let your words be a declaration of faith. And if this message has touched your heart, if you feel the power of my words stirring within you, take a moment to sow into this divine work. Your generosity is not just a gift, it is a seed planted in faith that will return in ways you cannot yet see. Click the Super Thanks button as an act of belief, a sign that you trust in the breakthroughs I am bringing into your life. Every offering given in faith is seen, blessed, and multiplied. Give as your heart leads, and watch as I pour back into your life abundantly. I am making all things new. What was once broken is being restored. What was once lost is being returned. The very thing the enemy tried to use to destroy you, to silence you, to keep you bound in fear and doubt, I am transforming it into your testimony, into the very thing that will set others free. You see ashes, but I see beauty rising. You see failure, but I see the foundation of a glorious victory. You see wounds, but I see scars that tell a story of perseverance, grace, and unshakable faith. The pain you thought was pointless, it was never pointless. Every tear you cried was counted. Every sigh of exhaustion was heard. I have used every moment of your suffering to carve out something greater within you. Where the world saw weakness, I was planting strength. Where the enemy saw defeat, I was scripting your redemption. What you endured did not go unnoticed, and it will not go unused. That pain has birthed purpose, and that purpose is far beyond anything you can imagine. You have been refined in the fire, tested in ways you never expected, stretched in seasons you never wanted. But hear me now, you were never meant to burn. The fire was never meant to consume you. It was meant to refine you, to purify you, to remove what was never meant to stay. You were meant to emerge from the flames stronger, brighter, a radiant light that cannot be dimmed. The enemy thought the fire would destroy you, but I knew it would reveal the strength I placed within you before you even took your first breath. Can you see it now? The very thing that once broke you is now the platform on which I will raise you. The very battle you thought you lost is now the training ground that has prepared you for the victory ahead. The weight you carried, the darkness you walked through, it was never meant to bury you. It was meant to be the foundation for your rise. And rise you will. You will step out of this season not just healed but whole, not just restored but overflowing, not just surviving but thriving. I am not just making things new around you, I am making you new. A new heart, a renewed mind, a revived spirit. I am breathing life into what once felt dead. I am infusing your days with joy where there was sorrow, with hope where there was despair, with divine power where you once felt weak. Do you feel it? Can you sense the shift happening even now? You are stepping into something greater. The fire was never meant to consume you, it was meant to make you shine, and shine you will. You may not see the full picture yet, but I do. I have always seen it, and I promise you, you are going to love what I have planned for you. You have prayed for a breakthrough. It is closer than you think. Do not let fear whisper to you that this message is not for you. It is. I orchestrated this moment for you. Your heart feels it. Your spirit knows it. Take hold of my words and do not let them go. Something is changing for you, and soon you will see it with your own eyes. If you believe this is for you, write, "I am ready for my breakthrough" in the comments. Let your faith be louder than your fear. And if you are ready to take a bold step in faith, I invite you to join this channel and become part of God's army. This is not just a channel, it is a movement to spread His words to the universe. By joining, you are aligning yourself with a community of believers, warriors of faith who stand together in truth and encouragement. Click the join button now and let the world know that you are part of something greater, something divine. Together, we will spread His message to every corner of the earth. My child, you are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be for what comes next. And what comes next? Glory, restoration, overflow. Hold on, I am moving. With all my love, your Heavenly Father. God says, my child, listen carefully. This is about you. This is not about someone else, not about another person's fate, not about a distant warning. This is your moment, your call, your revelation. Your name has been removed. A decision was made behind your back. A choice was sealed without your knowledge. A conversation was had in secret. And in that moment, something precious was stolen from you. A woman filled with deceit acted against you. She made a move that you did not see coming. She thought you would never know. She believed her actions would remain hidden. She convinced herself that no one would uncover what she did, but she was wrong. Heaven has seen it. Heaven has seen it. The angels have recorded it. and now it is being exposed. Do you feel the shift? Do you sense the urgency in your spirit? That is because something is happening in the unseen realm. That is because the spiritual war over your destiny has reached a critical moment. That is because the forces of darkness have tried to silence you, erase you, remove you, but they have underestimated my power. You were on the list. Your name was written. You were chosen for something significant, something powerful, something greater than you could have ever imagined. But this woman, driven by jealousy, resentment, and hidden agendas, took matters into her own hands. She whispered lies. She spread deception. She worked behind the scenes to ensure that you were pushed out, overlooked, cast aside. She celebrated in secret, believing she had succeeded. She laughed, thinking she had won. But my child, her victory is an illusion. For I, the Lord, have seen it all. Nothing escapes my sight. No plot, no scheme, no evil device can be hidden from me. I know what was done. I know the words that were spoken in darkness. I know the intentions that were disguised as innocence. I know the actions that were justified by false reasoning. And now I am stepping in. Now I am bringing to light what was done in the shadows. Now I am reversing what she thought was final. Do not be deceived. Do not be discouraged. Do not allow the enemy to make you believe that this is the end. It is not the end, it is the beginning. What was stolen is about to be returned sevenfold. What was taken from you in secret is about to be restored in the open. What was erased is about to be rewritten in a way that no one can change. My child, you must prepare yourself. The exposure will be shocking. The truth will be undeniable. The woman who worked against you will be confronted with what she has done. She will try to deny it. She will attempt to manipulate the narrative. She will use every trick, every excuse, every deceptive tool at her disposal to cover her tracks. But it will not work. Her own words will betray her. Her own actions will turn against her. The very thing she used to harm you will become the instrument of her downfall. She thought she was powerful. She thought she was untouchable. She thought her influence was enough to rewrite what I had written. But my decree cannot be overturned. My word cannot be erased. My promise cannot be nullified. The battle has been fierce. The war over your destiny has been raging for longer than you realize. There have been forces moving against you that you never even suspected. Conversations you never heard, decisions you never knew about, hands working behind the curtain to push you away from your divine calling. But I have been watching. I have been waiting. I have been allowing them to move, to act, to reveal the depths of their own deception. And now their time is up. Now, their moment of exposure has come. Do not fear. Do not panic. Do not allow anxiety to grip your heart. I am with you. I have always been with you. From the moment you were formed, I have been protecting you. Even when you did not see the danger, I was shielding you. Even when you did not know the betrayal, I was preserving you. Even when you did not understand the opposition, I was setting things in motion to bring you into your rightful place. This woman, the one who thought she had the final say, will soon realize that she has no power over you. The authority she believed she held was never hers to wield. The decision she made without you will not stand. The removal she orchestrated will not last, for what I have written about you cannot be undone. What I have prepared for you cannot be stolen. What I have spoken over your life cannot be silenced. Now, my child, you must act. You must be vigilant. You must be prepared. In the coming days, signs will begin to appear. A conversation will reach your ears, revealing more than you expected. A slip of the tongue will bring forth a truth that was meant to stay hidden. A sudden change in circumstances will force the exposure to happen in a way that no one saw coming. When this happens, remember this message. Remember my words. Remember that I am orchestrating all things for your good. There will be attempts to cover it up. There will be efforts to rewrite the story. The woman who acted against you will try to play the victim. She will pretend that she did nothing wrong. She will act as if she is innocent. But you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Do not let emotions cloud your judgment. Do not let anger consume you. I am your defender. I am your avenger. I am the one who will make things right. Trust in me. Trust in my timing. Trust in the process. And when the exposure happens, when the truth is laid bare, when the one who removed your name is confronted with the consequences of her actions, do not look back. Do not dwell on the pain of the past. Do not waste time questioning why she did what she did. Instead, move forward. Step into the restoration I am bringing. Walk boldly into the season of elevation that is ahead, because what I have planned for you is greater than what she tried to take. What I am releasing to you is beyond what she attempted to block. What is coming to you now is bigger, better, and more powerful than what you lost. Your name is being written again. This time, it will not be erased. This time, no one will be able to remove it. This time, no human hand will have the power to alter what I have spoken. Stand firm. Be ready. The exposure is happening. The revelation is here, and nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved child, from the moment of your birth, I have watched over you, guiding you, protecting you, and calling out to you in love. I have seen every tear that has fallen from your eyes, every moment of joy that has filled your heart, and every hardship that has weighed upon your soul. You have walked through seasons of uncertainty, moments where you questioned your path, times when you felt unseen, unheard, and abandoned by those you trusted most. But I tell you this today, I have never left you. I have always been with you, even when the world turned its back on you, even when you felt alone in the midst of the storm. I have called you by name, and you are mine. There is something you do not yet know, something that has been hidden from you, something that has been kept in the shadows by the one who seeks to hinder your destiny. You have been waiting for an answer, searching for clarity, wondering why doors that should have opened remained closed, Why opportunities that were once within reach suddenly vanished. You have fought battles in silence, believing that somehow you were overlooked, forgotten, or dismissed. But today, I bring you revelation. Today, I expose what has been done in secret. Today, I bring light into the darkness. Your name was removed. It was taken off the list by a woman whose heart has been filled with jealousy, resentment, and deception. She saw what I placed in you. She recognized the anointing upon your life. She knew that you carried a purpose greater than what the world could understand. And rather than celebrate you, she sought to erase you. She did not act alone, for the enemy whispered in her ear, planting seeds of envy, fueling the fire of bitterness, turning her against you without cause. And so, with calculated intent, she removed your name from the place where it should have been, from the opportunity that was meant for you, from the recognition that was rightfully yours. You have wondered why you were passed over, why the favor that was once upon you seemed to disappear without explanation. You have questioned if you did something wrong, if you failed in some way, if you were not worthy of what was promised to you. But I tell you this, it was not your failure. It was not your shortcoming. It was not because you were undeserving. It was because of a scheme, a plan orchestrated in secret, an attempt to push you aside so that another could take what was meant for you. But hear me now, my child, for I am the God of justice, the God who sees all, the God who does not allow the plans of the wicked to prosper against my chosen ones. She may have thought she succeeded. She may have believed that by removing your name, by shutting the door in your face, by taking from you what was meant to be yours, that she had won. But she did not understand that I am the one who holds the keys to every door, the one who makes a way where there is no way, the one who lifts up those who have been cast down. What she took from you, I will restore. What was stolen, I will return in double portion. What was denied, I will give back to you in greater measure. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Because you are mine, and no one, no man, no woman, no force of darkness can take away what I have ordained for you. You must know this, my child. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not rejected. The rejection you felt was a redirection, a divine repositioning, a momentary delay for a greater purpose. If you had walked through that door, if you had received what was taken from you in that moment, it would not have aligned with the fullness of what I have prepared for you. What she did, though it was meant for harm, will only serve to bring you into a greater place, a higher calling, a more powerful destiny than you could have imagined. You must not allow bitterness to take root in your heart. Do not let anger consume you. Do not seek vengeance, for vengeance is mine, and I will repay. Your role is to remain steadfast, to trust me, to walk in faith even when you cannot see the outcome. Your role is to continue in love, even when you have been wronged, to stand in righteousness, even when injustice has been done against you. I will handle what has been done in secret. I will bring to light what has been hidden. I will deal with the one who sought to erase you. But you, my child, must keep your eyes on me, not on the ones who tried to harm you. Forgive, but do not be blind. Love, but walk in wisdom. Be kind, but be discerning. Not everyone who smiles at you is for you. Not everyone who speaks well of you has good intentions. I have allowed you to see this so that you may be wise in your dealings, so that you may be cautious in whom you trust, so that you may be strong in knowing that even when man tries to remove you, I am the one who establishes you. When I say you are chosen, no one can unchoose. When I say you are blessed, no one can curse you. When I say you are appointed, no one can take your place. Prepare yourself, for what is coming is greater than what was taken. The door that was shut will be replaced by one that no man can close. The opportunity that was stolen will be overshadowed by a greater opportunity, one that cannot be manipulated by human hands. The honor that was denied will be multiplied in a way that will silence those who doubted you. You will not have to fight for your place. I will establish you. You will not have to plead for recognition. I will exalt you. You will not have to strive for what is rightfully yours. I will place it in your hands, and all will see that I, the Lord your God, have done this for you. So do not weep for what was lost. Do not mourn for what was stolen. Do not dwell on what could have been, for what is coming will far exceed it. Stand in faith, stand in confidence, stand in the knowledge that I am your God and I do not fail. I do not abandon my children. I do not allow the enemy to triumph over those who belong to me. And I do not leave injustice unaddressed. Your vindication is coming. Your restoration is near. Your victory is already written in my plan. Remain faithful. Remain patient. Remain steadfast. The time is near when all will be made clear. The time is near when you will see why things happened as they did. The time is near when you will look back and say, "Now I understand. Now I see why the delay was necessary. Now I see why the door was closed. Now I see what God was preparing me for." Trust in me, my child. Hold on to my promises. Do not let your heart be troubled. What I have spoken will come to pass. And when it does, you will know that I am the Lord your God, and I have always been with you. I love you, my child. I have always loved you. And because I love you, I reveal what must be revealed. Now walk forward in faith, for the best is yet to come. My beloved child, I have watched over you from the moment you were formed in the secret place, before you took your first breath, before the world even knew your name. I have called you by name. I have chosen you. I have set you apart for my divine purpose. I have seen the struggles you have faced, the battles that have weighed on your heart, the silent tears you have cried when no one else was watching. I know your pain, your confusion, your longing for clarity, for answers, for understanding. And today I am revealing to you what has been kept from you, what has been done in the shadows. There is something you do not know, something that has been kept from you. something that has caused doors to close, opportunities to slip away, and favor to be withheld. You have felt it, haven't you? The moments where things should have worked in your favor. The moments where you should have been chosen, where your name should have been called. But instead, there was silence. It was not by accident. It was not by coincidence. It was done by design, by a hidden hand, by one who has sought to erase you from what was rightfully yours. There is a woman, one whose heart has been filled with jealousy, with bitterness, with resentment toward you. She has watched you rise. She has watched you grow. She has watched my hand upon your life. And rather than celebrate, rather than bless, rather than uplift, she has sought to remove you. She has spoken in places you have never entered. She has whispered words that you have never heard. She has taken actions that you were never aware of. And because of this, your name was removed from the list. You were meant to be chosen. You were meant to be elevated. You were meant to walk through a door that was opened for you. But this woman, operating under the influence of darkness, has interfered. She has positioned herself as a gatekeeper, but she is not the one who controls your destiny. She has tried to alter what I have written, but she is not the author of your story. What she has done in secret, I now bring to the light. What she has spoken against you, I now expose. What she has stolen from you, I will restore. Do not weep over what was taken. Do not mourn over what was delayed. Do not let bitterness take root in your heart. I am the Lord your God, and I am not blind to injustice. I have seen every move made against you, and I tell you now, her plans will not stand. She may have succeeded in removing your name from the list of men, but she cannot remove your name from the list I have written. Your name is engraved in the palm of my hand. No one can erase it. No one can alter what I have spoken over you. No one can undo what I have declared. You must understand, my child, that the enemy works through willing vessels. There are those who allow themselves to be used by darkness, who operate in deception, who act not by my spirit, but by the spirit of jealousy, pride, and manipulation. This woman has been one of them. She may have appeared kind to you. She may have smiled in your presence. She may have spoken words of blessing to your face. But behind closed doors, she has worked against you. Her heart was not aligned with truth. She saw your potential. She saw your anointing. She saw what I placed in you. And rather than submit to my will, she allowed the enemy to twist her heart with envy. But hear me now. What she has done will not prosper. Every hidden plot is now coming to the surface. Every lie spoken is being overturned. Every manipulation is being shattered. Where she has tried to block, I will open greater doors. Where she has tried to erase, I will write your name in higher places. Where she has tried to silence, I will amplify your voice. I am the God of justice, and I will not allow my child to be trampled upon. Do not seek revenge. Do not allow anger to consume you. Do not repay evil with evil. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I will handle this. I will deal with every action taken against you. You only need to be still and trust in me. Let go of the frustration. Let go of the pain. Let go of the desire to prove yourself. I will vindicate you. I will lift you up in the sight of those who opposed you. I will make a way where there seemed to be none. You have wondered why things seem delayed, why certain opportunities seem to slip through your fingers, why you felt overlooked. This is why. But delay is not denial. What she tried to steal, I will give back to you in double measure. What she tried to hinder, I will accelerate. What she tried to destroy, I will rebuild stronger than before. Your name is not forgotten. Your destiny is not lost. Your purpose is not derailed. I have the final say. And I say to you today, your breakthrough is coming. Your name is being restored. Your position is being re-established. What was taken in the darkness, I am returning in the light. No longer will you be hidden. No longer will you be pushed aside. No longer will you be denied. The tables are turning. The season is shifting. The wind is blowing in your favor. Prepare yourself. Prepare your heart. Walk in righteousness. Keep your eyes on me. Do not be distracted by the enemy's schemes. Do not allow bitterness to take root. Walk in love, even toward those who sought to harm you. Let my spirit guide you. Let my peace fill you, for I am doing a new thing, and nothing can stop it. I am your God, and I am with you. I have always been with you, and I will never leave you. Trust in me, for your victory is here. This is my word for you. Take it to heart, stand on it, walk in it, and watch as I bring it to pass. Your Heavenly Father.